Good morning. Welcome back to Wild Haven Pastures. We are back in the bee yard. We're going to take a look at what's going on with these bees today. It's been about a week since our last check-in. We did have a queen who should be out returning from her maiden voyage, so we'll see if everything's going okay with Hive 4 today. Okay, so another thing besides the queen that we're going to be looking for today is we're doing a check for hive beetles. I have the hive beetle traps that I'm going to be putting in. I'm also going to be taking out their feeders and replacing them with the foundation frames so that we can they can work to fill those frames up. They've been established. These nukes are about a month old already, and I've seen just a lot of growth, so I think that they're fine without being fed anymore. There's a lot of flowers in the pasture right now, a lot of vegetables in the garden, so they have plenty to eat. So we'll be removing those and taking a look for the hive beetles today. So I usually carry all my tools in a 5-gallon bucket. I'm brought the wagon today because I'm bringing a couple other things out, like those frames. We are planning on putting up a fence around our bees because we're planning on putting the cows in this back pasture. So we want just a little more protection. So I want to start off my inspection by just looking around the outside, making sure nothing is happening. I see lots of bees. Okay, so activity everywhere. That's good. That's a good sign. Okay, some bees coming in. All right, everything looks good. So now let's go ahead and get inside. Okay, we're starting off with Hive 1. Pretty early in the morning. I like to come out here earlier rather than later because it gets so hot in this bee suit. So it's around 8:30 right now. Okay, let's see what we got when we open the lid. Ooh, okay. Okay, we've got some good bee in the lid. Nice. I'm looking at this top frame or the top box. This one I put on a deep because this was a really happening hive. Everything looked good, so I figured they would want more room. Okay, so I take out a frame. I can move here. We'll go ahead and just kind of check these real quick. I can see they built up a bunch of comb. Oh, this is really full of honey. Okay, that looks good. They're working on the frames. Nice. Okay, same with the next one. We've got a bunch of honey. All right, well, that's good. They're using this all for honey. I've got 3, 4, okay, 3 basically full frames already of honey. This one is pretty well full of honey. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we got some capped brood on this one too. So our queen has been up here. Let's see. Take a look at that. All right. Looks good. We got some brood over here, but it's mostly mixed with a bunch of honey. All right, so that's kind of weird. I probably should put the camera over on the other side because it's a lot easier for me to face the other direction. Okay, not a lot happening on this frame. I don't know what it is about being out by the bees. It makes my allergies start. My nose starts running. All right, all this is honey as well. Okay, so they've got a lot of resources they're working on, which is amazing. Okay, so the bottom deep is what I want to take a look at next. I'm just kind of pushing these back carefully, not to squish anybody. All right. There's a couple frames that I could probably do with waxing a little bit more, throwing on some more. All right. Ooh, this is a heavy one. Was not expecting that so early. All right, let's move this here. Kind of stack everything over there so that I can turn this on its side. All right. Okay. All right, guys, let's see what you got going on down here. Start by pulling out this first frame so that I have some work room. Oh yeah, they haven't done anything with this one. Okay. Yeah, I might want to wax up that foundation a little bit better. All right, what do we got here? Okay, we've got capped brood and honey. Well, capped brood and honey on this one as well. So here's where a lot of our bees are. Okay, better brood pattern here. I was getting kind of concerned because there's not a lot. There's a couple of spots every once in a while where she's laying. Our queen is supposed to be marked. Of course, I have not been able to find her. Of course, that doesn't mean anything. I'm seeing brood, which is good. I would like to see some new brood. Okay, they're working on this frame. Nice. Okay, here's a very crowded frame here. Loosen these up a little bit. All right. Okay, now I'm seeing some smaller brood here. Good. Okay. So lots of brood here. All right, nice. Two more frames here. Ugh. Maybe we'll get to see the queen. Honey and pollen. Okay, honey and pollen on this one. Pollen. This is all pollen on this side. All right, so we don't have as much brood as I would like to see. So far, I've only seen two, 3 frames that are full of brood. Oh, this one's got a lot more. Okay, this one looks better. Oh, this is definitely honey on this side. All right. So no queen. I can't see the queen here. Okay, well, so slightly concerning that there's not a lot of eggs. I saw some, but for a hive this size, I would have expected to see a lot more. All right, so we're just going to take out the feeder now, because this is most likely empty. Come on. Okay, we're adding some extra frames. So I'm actually going to come in and do more of a checkerboard pattern here. Give them some stuff to work on in the middle. Looks like they're not really getting to the sides very much. And I'll check on this in a week and see if I need to come in and wax up these frames better. I can certainly do that. One thing I didn't notice, oh, I do see a beetle down there. All right, I saw a beetle. I was just about to say, I did not see a hive beetle. And then what do I see? A little black bug down at the bottom. All right, so hive beetles this is a fairly easy, a cheap way to handle it. I got a pack of these on Amazon and vegetable oil. Really just put a little bit on there, fill it up enough that when they get in there, they get stuck. Okay, here we go. And then this is really easy to just stick between the frames. I usually stick it over on the side where it's less busy and it's flat. You don't have to worry about anything with this. Okay, let me close this up so that we don't spill it. And then we are ready to close this hive up and move on to the next one. Whew. All right. Make sure it is tight fit. Lid on. Okay, and then we're done. We're done with this one. All right, let's see if we can move the camera to the other side so you have a better visual of what I'm doing. All right, hive 2. Just gave them a little smoke. Let's take the lid off and see what we got going on. Okay, not a lot of activity at the top yet. They seem pretty quiet, actually. Okay, yeah, not a lot of bees up here, which is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I see some activity on these, on the frames. Let's see what they're doing with this foundation here. Okay, start by taking this off. Okay, just a couple bees. All right, we've got some work on building up the wax on these. Then we have this one, has no real wax. Oh, there's a little bit. Okay, they're getting started on these. So bees like the middle section, and that is particularly, oh my gosh, this is all honey. Wow, this is super heavy. All right, nice. This is a really heavy frame. Good, I'm glad they are gathering resources. Like I said, it is pretty fertile out here. Otherwise, not really a lot on these frames yet. I see them building, but not a lot. Here's a good one. So another one. Okay, so they've got 2, 3 frames that they're working on right now. That's not too bad. And I think we'll just kind of put this one over here because it is empty anyway. I don't think they'll miss it. All right, push this a little bit. Okay. And better. Okay, This one is ready. Let's go ahead and move this down and check the deep. So this one had less bees than the first one. They still had like a lot of frames to go. So I chose to just put a honey super on this one instead of adding another deep. And honestly, we're still painting our 2 new deeps. So those are sitting over there ready for when we need it. I'm kind of going to be assessing today as well to see if we need to add another deep or if they're good where they are. All right, so this time I think I'll just take out the feeder first. That'll give me plenty of room to take a look around. Looking at the bottom box, they look pretty full. Oh yeah, this is definitely empty. All right, let's see what we can see. All right, yep, that they did not like that. Let's give you a little bit. They're kind of all around me right now, trying to find a way into my suit. A little more angry than my first one. Okay, so honey, 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 honey. We got not much going on this frame. I can see they're building up the wax. Okay, good. Always nice. Okay, brood. Ooh, I just squished one. I felt it. There's some brood on here. Looks like that might be an open queen cell there. I don't know if that's... The queen cells are on the bottom. That is definitely interesting. She doesn't seem like she's laying all that great, so I would not be surprised. Well, I'm just going off this frame. Let's see what else we got. Okay, yeah. There's definitely some angry bees in this one. Let's calm down. I'm just going to take a quick look. So they do like to, swarm around you and act tough, but they don't typically bite. Okay, so another couple of cells down here. We've got, okay, this is a lot better. These look like drone cells right here. Those don't look like emergency cells like the other ones did. I'm not seeing the queen. Again, should be marked, should be easy to find, but I'm not too worried about it. They've got brood. They've got resources. So far, so good. I'm going to stick one of these in right here. Also probably doesn't help that I'm sweating in their box too. I know I said I come out here early, but even early it's still hot. All right, let's move you out of the way. Come on, guys. Okay, brood. Body brood. Okay, so I see some smaller ones. I'm not seeing anything super recent though. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put this one in for 5. Give them something to do. Move you back. Okay, 3 more frames to check. I can tell this one is just, looks like just honey right now. All right. Yeah, I'm ready to be done with you guys too. I do not appreciate all of this buzzing around my face. This one's really heavy. Oh, yeah, definitely all honey. All honey, all resources. I can look at the next one and say the same thing. Okay, so they've got all the resources down here. So, I mean, it's not great. They've got more brood than the first one, that's for sure, but it's still not a lot. So it is kind of concerning. I might go ahead and just add the deep and move some of these frames up. So it'll give the queen more room to lay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Why is this not going in? Tighten them up just a little bit more. Yes, yes, I know. And go nice and close together so that they don't build that wonky comb everywhere. Okay. Go in. Why is this one not? Well, this is as far as ever can go. I might have to leave this one out. I wonder if this frame is just off-sized. This is one of the ones we bought on Amazon. Which, while I like okay, there's room. Okay, where's that coming from then? While I did like the boxes and everything from Amazon, there were a couple of issues with like the reducers, entrance reducers did not really fit. Okay, let's try this the other way and see. And if it doesn't fit, we'll just kind of give up and move on to the next one. These girls are not happy with me. Yeah. All right. Take that out. I can try one that I put over here, and then if that doesn't work, we'll just be done. Yeah, it's not even going in. I don't know what's going on with this one. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and just push this over. Let's do we put it on the end, it'll work better. Okay, last try, and then we're done. No, it's just this one side that doesn't want to go in. I certainly don't want to bring the whole thing down. So, all right, let's just be done. All right, put this one back on. I didn't see any hive beetles in there, but that doesn't mean there aren't any. I'll just go ahead and add some. Since I'm here, I'll get them all at the same time. This one's actually just going to go on the top too. Okay, that's kind of a bit, might be a little too much. There we go. So this will fit better up here because the other one has that missing frame. We'll come check on them in a week and see what's going on. All right, last hive. So this was the one that we tried to do the split on because we saw, I don't know, 10 emergency cells. It was a lot. I can't even see. Whew. Okay, I see me. I see the hive. We're good. Right. Bees, good. Hive tool. I'm usually really good about holding on to this. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I don't know why. I don't remember why I only put 9 in here. I can see honey. That's drawn. That's drawn. Not drawn. Not drawn. Not drawn. Okay, so they've got this one's fully drawn. This one's fully drawn. Looks like they're working on this one. So I'm not even gonna really get into there. They're still working on that top box. Come on. Stuck on pretty well. Yeah, hi bee. Yep. Sorry, I'll try not to sweat on your... There we go. I got it. Okay, put that down. Ooh, okay, so this one I'm gonna actually have to turn it the other direction since there's missing a frame. I don't want it to like all plop over to the other side. All right, let's get this out of here. Oh, okay, I can see a bunch of honey. Good. Oh, look at that. Okay. So good. My allergies. Hey. Okay, what do we got going on? We got some honey. So this one, we are looking for the queen. We need to see signs of eggs. Um, something happened to our queen and she ran off. Oh, this is some beautiful honey here. This is leaking everywhere. Oh, look, we've got brood. All right, nice brood. Okay, great. That is excellent news. So that means we have a queen. That is what we want to see. A queen laying eggs. Oh, this one is completely full. Completely full, completely full. Wow, beautiful. I'm not even going to look for the queen because this one is not marked. Okay, these bees have been busy, that's for sure. Right, what do we got here? Lots of brood and honey. Nice. That frame is being pulled up right now. It's a little wonky, but I probably could have waxed it a little bit better. Okay, we'll throw that in there. Beautiful. All right. Ugh, this is a heavy one. Brood, honey around the edges. Okay, so she is laying everywhere, which is amazing. Plenty of room to grow here. 3 more frames. Oh yeah. Oh, heavy. Okay, so much brood. Okay, so I see some reasonably new looking. Not anything super new though. This one is being drawn up. Good. This one is being drawn up. Nice. Look at that. Oh yeah. Just that needs to be worked. Let's move this one over here. That worked a little faster. Okay, and the last frame, and we are done. Here it is. This box looks a little bigger. I don't know. Oh yeah, that went in so much easier than the last one. All right, cool. We're done. Hive beetles. Okay, so hive beetles, we'll put in the vegetable oil. What I like about these traps is they're completely disposable. So once you go back and check them and you see something in there, it's pretty easy to just chunk it in the trash. You don't have to worry about cleaning it out. Okay, they are done. Let's put this one back on. Oh, this hive is amazing. This one has our best brood for sure. Oh, okay. That done. Everything's lined up. Good, good. Lid on. Okay, we are done. Oh, so we have 2 hives that are doing great as far as brood goes. One that's doing great as far as resources go. Oh, sorry, I'm so sweaty. That's the hard part of this. And then one, I'm not really sure what's going on with hive 2. It doesn't look great. I didn't see a lot of resources. I didn't see a lot of brood. So we'll just kind of keep an eye on it and see what happens. Yes, I could supplement if I'm not seeing any more food next time. The nuke, unfortunately, did not make it. So I'm going to just stick those in the freezer. There were only maybe 10 bees on there. So I'll stick them in the freezer and kill off the ants. And then those are good drawn comb frames. The foundation's already all drawn up. So that would probably be something I can add in when I'm adding on a deep. A couple of these hives look like they could probably handle it in maybe 2 weeks. I'll give it 2 weeks and then think about adding on another deep. Whew, okay. Well, we got lots more projects on the farm today. It is beautiful outside. Being a teacher means that we have all of summer to get stuff done around the farm. So that is what we're going to be doing. So join us next time for our next project. Remember to like this video and please subscribe. We're trying to grow our channel and let people know what we're doing out here. So please subscribe. It would really help us out. Thank you.